Okay, everyone, I'm in Maribor, Slovenia, the second largest city in Slovenia, and I'm with my mom, and we're very fittingly in front of the plague monument that is not commemorating, but
honoring those that passed in the plague.
From the 1680 plague that claimed a third of the people in the city. And we both are still kind of not having fun from our sinus infection, and I'm actually here for math. Yeah, Mom made it to the hospital to get some antibiotics, so we figure
we have our own plague.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except this one's, well, we have antibiotics this time. It's not going to be as bad as this one.
Right.
Mom really wants to drink this wine.
Yeah, I'd like to try it. I want to see that vine.
But apparently won't be a problem with the antibiotics.
At least the Google gods say it won't
Google
be a problem.
says so. Yeah. And there's some castle here that's not cool. No, Maribor Castle is not cool enough for Mom because it's just like museum and all that.
I want something raw. A castle that's in its natural state.
We're looking for this vine. What about back here?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like a picture. Someone's house, Bill. Don't bother someone. Come on.
All right. Yeah, mom's ruining my fun right now.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take your mom.
Yeah. Well, Mom noticed something really useful. Witches are welcome here.
Since 1566.
Okay. There's probably some story behind that. I don't see anything, and so. Poison thing about Illuminati there, maybe?
Yeah, and the poison. You can buy it here, I guess.
Can you get in? You can't get in.
Yeah.
Magic art, gin and tonic. So, yeah, maybe someone tell me what this is, because this definitely wasn't on any tour guide. It's kind of curious though. But yeah, everybody is telling us about this vine. Like, I don't know if you've lost count of how many people said it so far. Like,
that must be their #1 tourist attraction.
We made it to the oldest wine producing vine in the world, 400 years old. And just to give just to set the scene of austerity, you know. So, I'm sure that the pictures, you're just going to see this part right here, and they're not going to show you all the stuff over here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Poznan now, but not quite. It's not quite on that level. But yeah, I guess this still, so it's still producing wine, and we can see some of the grapes here.
They're little.
Yeah, they're really, really little. I have no idea, since I don't have any wine producing experience. I have no idea if that's normal or not. So this has survived all kinds of things. It survived this plague. It survived like World War II bombing, some sieges on the city and everything. And they clearly have it protected right here. So I think it's kind of a cool thing that, I mean, that's like, really, really, really old. So I think we can have some like wine tasting here. You wanted to do that?
Yeah. Look what I found. I found jewelry.
Is that to replace the
I mean,
hospital?
that's a stupid bracelet they gave me at the ER yesterday in Slovenia.
It's pretty cool.
I got something better. It is a necklace, and that's an authentic leaf set in behind plastic or something from this vine here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That is very cool. And it's preserved in there.
Oh, nice.
So it's the 400-year-old vine leaf.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. And you can't do much better. Made by a local artist. So I am happy.
Yeah.
Let's get some wine.
So the person here we're talking to didn't want to be on camera, but I can repeat what she told me. So there's about 100 bottles of this produced a year, and you can't just get this wine very easily. I've heard it may not necessarily even be that great, but there's some very notable people that have had it. So the current and previous Pope got it, Slick Willie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, David Beckham, Vladimir Putin apparently was here and got some. Kim Jong-un was here as well. Muscat Utenel and Green Savannah. We're supposed to drink the water first or after?
I don't know.
Okay, so we are not, of course, professional wine
We have
people.
no idea what we're doing the wine tasting.
And Mom decided not to get the whole bunch of samples because it'll make us too drunk for the hike. So I guess that's good because of the throat. Okay. So let's see how it is.
Okay.
Semi-dry and some.
There
are a lot of details we're given. I'm sure Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, mine's good.
I bet I can drink it quicker than you.
It's not a competition.
Yeah, he takes wine shots at the oldest wine place.
It's not a race.
I bet Putin did that when he had his bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit after 3 p.m. and it's on a Saturday and it's the weekend. I forgot to mention there's a music festival here, so all the hotels are booked up. And it's totally dead. So, you know, everything closed at 1 or 2 at least. At least in Ljubljana, things are open a little later. So we're going to go look for these castle ruins that will be good enough for Mom. We're skipping the main one. Yeah, raw's better. Raw's always better.
Yeah.
Oh, the weather is nice, but my book bags get a little sweaty on me. So I wanted to point out not just the nice scenery, but all these areas right here. These, as I understand it, are some vines to grow wine, so some sort of vineyard. And it goes all the way up the hill. So it's not just castle ruins here, but a bunch of other cool stuff up here as well. See the chapel?
I see the chapel.
So, it's at least not for nothing.
Walls.
And walls, okay, cool. So, what do you think? Is this raw enough for you?
Yeah.
It's random ruins and debris. Which, as I understand it, the castle was demolished in 1790, and they replaced with some pyramid structure that the hill pyramid is named after. And yeah, I got some people excavating it. Then I think in 1821 that was replaced with this chapel up here. So, do you prefer we would have gone to the museum? Or?
I still prefer this to the museum, I think.
Yeah.
Even though I'm dying.
This park we walked through on the way here became lively. So there's people banging on drums, doing more stuff. So ready for the feast?
Yeah. I think we deserve one after climbing that hill.
Kind of hungry. I think this is a Bosnian restaurant as far as I understand it. So this is looking really good to me right now. So your chicken's very good then?
Very tasty.
Yeah, this turkey, it's very similar to what I had in Albania. So maybe it's just kind of sort of Balkan cuisine that I just really personally like a lot. How was your rice?
Yeah, she obviously couldn't answer my question because she didn't know English. I said, like, what kind of rice is this?
Yeah.
But it's rice and there's some like little vegetables in it and like a tomato sauce.
Had some special name, I forget. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, the meal that was very good. It was came out to 24 euros and 10 cents, and like the main dishes themselves, I think were only about 8 euros.
Yeah, they were each about 8 euros. Yours was 8 and mine was 8 about.
Then the problem is the water was more than 2 euros. Your Pepsi Max was close to 3, so the little add-ons are kind of expensive, but the meal itself I think was actually, you know, very, very good deal and very tasty. As we're walking to our bus, we're starting to notice a little more life coming out in the town. So I think the music festival's starting at 8, and we kind of want to check it out, except we're tired from the kind of illness and all that. So we're just going to grab some groceries and go home. But this music festival, it is something, it's not all the time. It's this festival Lent. I read that that's this part of the old town called Lent. So I was thinking Lent As in the, you know, thing related to
Ash
Easter.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Easter.
We toast to Maribor, the top 3 European destination. Do you agree with this?
Top 3 for old wines, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's top 1 for that.
Yeah.
Is it one of the top 3 that you've been to? You don't have to answer.
I don't want to be mean.
Yeah. So I guess you can get postcards here. That's one thing. We haven't really seen much along the line of tourist shops here.
We saw one and it closed like at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. In the old town, yeah, if it were just open later, that would be nice. Even the grocery store is closing at like 3 p.m. or something, so it's kind of crazy. What can you do in Maribor for an afternoon with a, you know, sinus infection and antibiotics? And I think the
Climb a mountain.
yeah, the answer to the question
is
do not climb a mountain because that'll wipe you out, because I think that's where the energy sort of left.
That's when mine left.
Yeah. So anyways, we are heading to Rijeka, Croatia tomorrow. We're going to take the bus, and it's going to be at 9:35 in the morning, and it's about like, I don't know, 4-hour trip or something like that. And Mom is really looking forward to finding the abandoned torpedo factory.
Yeah.
Of course, Rijeka famous being the city where the torpedo was invented.
Of course,
And
that's what I always thought.
And I'm going to give a math talk as well, so at the University of Rijeka. So anyways, we're going to head out, just kind of zone out for a bit. So like, comment, subscribe, share, all this sort of stuff, and, you know, peace out.